We are live from the Motor City. Welcome to Detroit in an Eastern Conference contest for the Pistons. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Taking a look at Charlotte. They just haven't been able to buy a break lately. 5 of their last 6 games have been losses.
And guys, they've lost all of their previous games against this team, so you wonder about their confidence coming into tonight.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Batum and Kid Gilchrist, the rangy wings. Inside, Williams at the 4, Howard in the middle. And it's Walker in at the 1 spot. Batum against Bradley. Johnson attacking. Dwight Howard pulls it in. On defense, the Pistons. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
And you know what? They were giving away points, missing at the line. A big factor in the outcome.
I mean, come on. How are you going to win on the road if you can't capitalize what's being handed right to you?
Jackson gets the bucket. And this one features, Chris, 2 of the more athletic teams in the league. That makes it pretty good.
It changes. They lucked out with Monk falling to them.
And Chris, growing up a fan of the Pistons, did you have any particular moment that sticks out to you about this franchise?
Oh, so many moments. Isaiah Thomas winning MVP in the All-Star game. So many moments. Joe Dumars playing great defense on Michael Jordan, sweeping the 1989 finals. That was our have enough offense in the low post.
And here's Walker outside. Connects from 3-point range. Walker's got 6 points.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from 3.
Bradley kicks to Jackson. Feeds it to Drummond. Stolen by Walker. Batum against Bradley. Batum attacking. It's good.
A nice start for them offensively. 3 or 4 to kick things off.
And there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Jackson dishes to Drummond. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Drummond's got his first bucket of the night.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
A lot of times your defense is your offense is your defense. This is poor decision-making right here. You can't let them have that shot. Also might have been a lack of effort. That's what every team needs, guys getting after it on the offensive board.
And he gets Marjanovic checked in for Andre Drummond. The Hornets also with a sub. Monks checked in for Kemba Walker. There's a screen by Marjanovic. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist.
Artful use of the screen there. Gains the separation he needs for a good look.
Lamb passes to Monk. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first. Kaminsky misses. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts. Yeah, getting theirs before the defense can set up.
That's just the aggressiveness of transition, making sure they come away with points.
And here comes Detroit again with the fast break.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Hornets trail by 5. To the wing on the left. There's Bacon. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. "17 seconds left to play here in the first. Galloway, the pass to Kennard. Back to Galloway. And yes, it's good.
Fruitful possession, just doing what they can to extend the lead.
That's what you have to do. Stay in the moment. Keep grinding.
And so is Detroit, heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back to the action when we... Pistons leading by 7. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Detroit, Anthony Tolliver out there with Marjanovic. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Galloway in at the point. It's stolen by Marjanovic and stolen by Zeller. And now the fast break. Kaminsky with the ball. Rebound by the Pistons. It's a victory here for the home team. Last time these guys met.
And the previous meeting was a win for them and a huge day for the bench. The reserves really stepped it up with their scoring.
Yeah, when the second unit came in, I mean, they provided a ton of energy, lots of hustle points, and that just had a snowball effect. You know, the Pistons have made some great trades to round out the roster. A lot of their rotation has come via trade. I mean, when you look at what Stan Van Gundy has done with this team. Look, he doesn't waste time. Once he gets the rebound, he does what he should. Goes right back up.
Galloway kicks to Marjanovic. Here's Bullock. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Jackson kicks to Harris. Down low. And another shot. And the layup is good. And the Pistons lead by 11.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
Walker against Jackson. Walker the pass to Kid Gilchrist. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Well, as we go deeper into the season, we see some teams, Chris, really start to shuffle things around with injuries. And what's it like playing on a team that is dealing with a lot of players that are injured?
Can become contagious on a team with injuries because you really honestly know that there's nothing else you can do but wait to heal. And so that's really frustrating. So being on a team with a lot of players injured is just frustrating. The only thing you can do is to encourage those players that are getting playing time to use this time to improve their game so that when everyone does come back, hopefully some good will come out of it.
Jackson. Here's Drummond. A three from Bradley. Kicks it to Drummond. Goes up again. And it's sent back by Howard. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Knocked away. And stolen by Drummond. Over to the left wing. And Howard, here we go. And it's blocked by Bradley. Here's Batum. Just 5 on the clock. Howard can't hit.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well. Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
You know the saying, numbers don't lie. You can see it up there on the scoreboard.
Walker's shot is off.
No three-pointers for him in the second quarter yet, but he did have one in the first.
Harris inside. He's guarded by Williams. It's good. Harris has got his second bucket.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Oh, yeah, up by double digits. They're trying to keep the momentum, keep the foot on the neck. That's his focus right now.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Drummond a screen. Lobbed up there for Drummond. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. Tipping off the second half. Here's Steve Clifford's 5. Walker and Batum teaming up in the backcourt. MKG and Williams are the forwards. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Guys, with the Hornets' length and mobility at the 2 through 4 positions, the team switches a lot defensively. Coach Steve Clifford said, you have to deal with mismatches at times, but it makes defense simpler. With those guys, they're all big enough, strong enough, and competitive enough that they're going to battle. Kevin?
And having that kind of versatility on defense is huge. D.A., thank you so much. And with sponsors coming to NBA jerseys this season, Hornets fans have to be pleased with their initial sponsor. Makes perfect sense when an owner also owns a shoe brand.
Well, yeah, and Brand Jordan as the owner sponsor just made too much sense. You like how seamless and unobtrusive it's been. If you have to have a jersey sponsor, you can do a lot worse than the Hornets.
Here's Kid Gilchrist. And the 3 off target.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Out of bounds.
I just got the sense they didn't work hard enough to get good looks.
Or selfishness. I mean, this is what happens when you don't make the extra pass. Your field goal percentage can go south.
Here's Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. And it's 6 points for Williams. The drive by Jackson. Williams with the block. Walker with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And stolen by Harris. Now Detroit moving it up. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Detroit. Bacon, he's checked in for Charlotte. Bradley, that's for 2. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And the Pistons lead by 14. Walker dishes to Howard. The kick out to Walker. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
And it's sad because the team relied on anything to do with what was written. So always be cautious. And, of course, they're good members of the media, but you can always get gotten. I still feel the same way, that you just need to be honest, respect the process, but make sure that you understand that the interviewer is doing their job, and it would be a great notch in their belt to use one of your quotes as a gotcha moment. And so I just think you just have to be careful and make sure that, that you're prepared for the interview. But, no, it hasn't changed, and hopefully, you know, Kev, like yourself, I could bring some levity to it and some honesty to it and have some fun, because at the end of the day, I'm a fan of all these guys. I know how hard they had to work to get to this moment. I know the ups and the downs of it. I've experienced the highs and the lows, and so I'm really just kind of going through it with them as opposed to trying to prove any points or have a dog in any race. So, no, my opinion of the media has changed. There's a lot of good people, but you got to just respect the process.
But I like what you said, Chris. You've always been honest, and that's kind of been your label. You've been very honest with your thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's easier just to do that, especially when I'm passionate about something. You know, I definitely try to
make
be
stuff
honest
up.
about it. Yeah, just make some stuff up, yeah.
Leaving the rest of the field in the dust.
Well, while he's out there making a play, everyone else is watching. Solid individual effort right there.
Pass to Howard. Here's Bacon. And stolen by Harris. Walker against Jackson. The 3 from Bradley. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 4 assists in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And that one clearly a foul.